Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lightworker Whit and I'm a professional tarot reader and psychic medium dedicated to helping you grow through life's most challenging moments. And I've been hired by companies like Gucci and EOS to do exactly that. The reading you're about to listen to is part of a longer reading on my app, Lightworker Women. Lightworker Women is an app for spiritual women looking to grow and connect with like-minded souls. If you're looking for a community to grow with, then I'd love to have you. You can find the link below whenever you're ready to join. Okay, let's get into your reading. Libra! Happy April. All right, let's get into this monthly forecast. Okay, looking at this. This is a up and down month. Wait, first let's look at March. Let's recap March. Let me open it up. I should have did that first. I'm sorry, Libra. Let you look. Okay. Libra. All right. Okay, so truth being revealed last month. Magician. Okay, so you were trying to make a lot of shit work last month in March. Key goal to pursue. Stop trying to like win the rat race. Whoever you were competing with, however you were trying to prove, you let that go. Key goal to pursue. Obstacle to overcome was avoiding walking away from something. Major accomplishment is Ace of Cups reversed, so maybe just loving yourself. What to avoid, Three of Swords. What to avoid, I probably would have said, stop holding on to the hurt, maybe, because we do have the Three of Swords here. What to embrace, keep pushing forward, keep being resilient towards something. Feels like a relationship. Where to find support, balance your priorities. Advice and encouragement, tap into your King of Swords energy, which you as an air sign are, and hopefully did. Yeah, so last month was not easy. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into where you are. Current self is Nine of Cups, which is really good. Okay, your current self, Nine of Cups, is about contentment, fulfillment. Emotionally, you're okay. You're like, all right, I'm fine. Not to say that there's not work to do. We all always have some work to do, but everything in this moment, at least at the top of April, is okay. Hopefully you took my advice and really, like I said, the end of month, you had Ace of Cups reversed. So hopefully you did take the time to give yourself a little self-love, which is why you're now starting April feeling good. Okay. Theme of the month is Four of Wands. I love this energy as well. Four of Wands is about domestic harmony. Everything is good with you and your people, with your family, with your partner. Well, I don't know. Let me look at the relationship spread before I speak too soon. I would say so. Things are okay on the relationship front. Yeah. Four of Wands is always positive. So overall, April is going to be an okay month, but we have some things to work through. And the reason why I say that is because theme of the month was the Magician for you last month. The Magician is about manifesting. It's about calling in your power to create the world that you want. Now it's coming up again here now as key goal to pursue, and it's coming up reversed. When the Magician was reversed, it often means that we feel like we don't have everything we need to achieve our goals, to create the life that we want to live. And I apologize if you guys hear my neighbor's dog barking in the background. One day, something that I'm manifesting, one day I will have a home that is soundproof, away from a busy street, away from noisy neighbors. I'm feeling and believing that energy now. Oh, the bliss of my home. It's quiet, it's safe, it's out of a busy area. Yes. Okay. it comes up when it seems like you feel that you don't have everything you need to achieve your goals. So a lot of times the Magician is a reminder when it comes up reverse that you actually do have everything you need. You just need to open your eyes. You just need to get a little creative and change your perspective oftentimes. So that is your key goal to pursue this month, recognizing that you have everything you need. And if you don't, figuring out a way to get it so that you can continue on manifesting, creating the lifestyle, the life, the relationship, the finances that you want to have. Okay? So really this month, pursuing your own power, kind of reminding yourself of your power. Also, too, not feeling lack of power. If you feel like you don't have any power, if you feel like you're powerless, this is also a reminder, like, no, you have the power. That's also a great book. If you guys haven't read that, by Rhonda Byrne, amazing book. Amazing book. I should put that on my sheets, my book recommendation book, The Power. Let me see if I can put that on there. Anyway, I'm like kind of trying to do that like right now, low key, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna fucking forget. I have a list of things that I've been meaning to add to my recommended tools list, and I'm talking about the app specifically, guys, but my priority is making income, right? Keeping a roof over my head and being consistent with these monthly messages that you guys subscribe to. So sometimes I don't always make the time to do the extras. It's okay. We're manifesting the time. It's happening. It's coming. It's all right. All right. So obstacle to overcome this month is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're not really feeling work this month. You're not really feeling it. You're not really feeling it. I also got that song. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I don't remember that song, but it's like an old hip hop song. I don't know why that just came to my head. Maybe somebody, I don't know, maybe that was from a loved one who just wanted to remind you of that song. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Eight of Pentacles reverse is very much about it's two things. Sometimes you're either trying to be a perfectionist, but sometimes it's also about you're not really putting in the work that you need to. And I really feel like that's what it is. I feel like you're leaning into you're leaning into lazy energy a little bit. But it's because you feel like you don't have everything you need. So I feel like, Libra, you're giving unusually pessimistic vibes, low-key, this month. I feel like you're just kind of like, well, I don't have everything I need to do my job well, so fuck it. Or maybe it's not your job, but I don't have everything I need to do what I need to do, so fuck it. You know, I feel like that's the bag you're in. I don't think that's the best bag to be in. And, you know, going back to the Oracle card we have about forgiveness, it's also it's like the resentment is not helping. Now I got Beyonce in my head. I haven't tried to forget this. I'm doing the best that I can. So there's some resentment here. I feel like a lot of you, Libra, you feel like, well, I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for X. And so that's why Spirit is saying you need to forgive. You need to forgive. You need to let some shit go. You need to let some shit go that you didn't realize you need to let go, Libra. Okay, let's go into the next card, which is Obstacle to Overcome, Ace of Wands reversed. So this is kind of actually the same. This lethargic, lazy energy. The Ace of Wands is about losing passion. So whereas the Ace of Pentacles is like, you don't want to do your work, the Ace of Wands is also about lack of passion. But because it's in the position of major accomplishment, by the end of April, you will kind of get your shit together. You will kind of figure out how to relight that fuel, relight that fire in you to handle whatever it is you need to handle. Okay, we love that. Let me see if I can get a clarification card on that. Let's see if Spirit wants to tell us anything else, Libra, about that Ace of Wands. I have Beyonce in my head. I remember when I was in college, oh man, I was trying to sing my heart out with that song. I could probably do a much better job now, but it would still probably be hard. That's a really tough song to sing. I'll always remember feeling like I was no good, like I couldn't do it for you, like your mistress could. And it's so because you lied. Ugh, what a song. What a song. Like, all it's just so intricate. Like, her, like, if you, man, that's why I just really get upset when people be like, Beyonce can't sing. I be like, bitch, you do that shit. You do it then. The way I've been practicing her runs for years, please. Fucking. Get back on topic. Ace of Wands. What are we? Please clarify that, Spirit. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we just had. Okay, Page of Cups. Yes, tapping back into like like a little bit more creative energy. Yes, you're kind of seeing the bigger picture, seeing the bright side. Okay, getting strategic and releasing whatever you're hanging on to. Okay, yes. Yes, pretty much confirming. So basically, guys, I know you can't see those cards. I just got the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Hangman reverse. So for me, to clarify this Ace of Wands, you're kind of like finally coming out by the end of April of like, okay, I can do this, and thinking of some more creative ideas. Okay. The Seven of Swords, while often is indicated as the deceitful card, it's often about being strategic and getting ahead, doing what you need to do to get ahead. And also the Hangman reverse is often coming out of stagnation. Okay, so that for me is confirming the Ace of Wands reverse. Moving on, what to avoid, Five of Swords. Don't be arguing with people this month, Libra. And I know you don't be trying to argue with people, but just don't. I just feel like this month, I just feel like you need to let people talk. You know what's really coming through very strongly this month, Libra? I feel like if people are trying to pick fights with you, I feel like you just need to like honestly, like switch it up on them. Especially if it's somebody that you've been in disagreements with for a long time. I'm suggesting, just try it. What would happen if you were suddenly very agreeable? If you were suddenly like, and actually like really listening and not trying to rebuttal them. And like, even if though inwardly you'd be like, this person, oh my God. Even if that's how you feel, just be like, I hear you. Okay. Here's what I feel like will happen, Libra, with this person when you take that approach. I feel like whoever it is you're in disagreement with is going to talk themselves down into compromising with you. Because it's really difficult for people, and don't do that like passive aggressively. Okay. Like, you know, just generally sit there very neutrally and be like, okay, I hear you. Yep. I don't have anything to contribute at this time. I'm just listening to you. You know, don't be afraid to take that stance. Just say, I'm just hearing what you're saying. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just processing what you're saying. I might have some thoughts later. You know, because I think that some toxic people, you know, the type, well, why you ain't saying anything? And why are you just, you know, it's just, just let, you know, it's very, some people get mad when you don't argue with them back, when you don't give in to their energy. But what I'm saying, I think will happen with some people in your life is they will suddenly calm themselves down because you're not feeding their fire, right? It's very hard to argue with yourself. You know, If you're mad and someone, whoever you're mad at, is just like very agreeable, oh, okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I see your perspective. It's really hard for somebody to just kind of keep yelling at you, you know? So take that approach and see what happens, and let me know in the comments, please. I feel like that will really help you this month. Okay, what to embrace, Page of Wands reverse. I'm actually going to read this together with the Tower here, which is where to find support. This is about spiritual exploration, okay? And a lot of times when I personally see the Page of Wands next to the Tower, especially if it's reversed, the Page of Wands is often a card associated with personal exploration, a spiritual exploration. You're exploring your spirituality. You're exploring something for yourself. Maybe even it's something for yourself. Like, it could be exploring your sexuality. It could be you're exploring, job options that you're doing privately that you're not really letting a lot of people know about. You're exploring your options and you're not really super loud about it, okay? That's what you need to embrace. Figure out what you want for you before you really start talking about it. Now, with this being next to the Tower is about in a crumbling. And I feel like it's so negative when we say it like that, but it is. I like to describe the Tower as deconstruction, right? You have to deconstruct a building. You have to tear it down when the foundation is faulty. After a while, buildings get old. They need maintenance. They need scaffolding, right? And it requires a lot of work, but sometimes it's just beyond repair. Maybe you waited too long to repair the situation, so now you just have to take the whole thing down. So this card, the Tower, is representing where to find support. So for you, Libra, this month, you may need to tear down some old foundations that maybe you've neglected that just now need to be torn down. This could be beliefs, habits, behaviors, patterns, relationships, occupations, living arrangements. This could apply to a number of things in your life. But I'm never surprised to see these together, because usually one happens before the other. You do the internal assessment and exploration, and then finally, okay, the Tower happens. Usually the Tower, when it appears, it usually is associated with something unexpected and, dare I say, catastrophic or dramatic. Now, there's of course levels to the drama, right? But it's usually something that inevitably changes the course of events. So when that arises for you this month, embrace it, okay? It's happening for you, not to you. Additional advice and encouragement is the Ace of Swords reversed. Very similarly to how you had the King of Swords last month, you need to really just focus on getting clarity. Because sometimes when the Ace of Swords comes out reversed, it's about lack of clarity, clouded judgment, not able to think clearly. So figure out the ways that you can clear your mind, especially because we have this Magician here. I feel like there's a lot of stuff taking up space in your mind that just you don't need to worry about. I want you to kind of create like a little filing system, if you can, in your mind. I really need you to, I know we don't have the Two of Pentacles here, but I need you to prioritize this month, okay? I need you to focus on what needs focusing on. Anything that is not an immediate issue, just put it to the side. Just put that into file cabinet. Just say to yourself, you know what? That's not a right now problem. That's a later problem. That's a tomorrow problem. That's a next week problem. And write it down if you need to. Have a little notebook or whatever. And that's the only thing that, I practice this personally. Like, there's constantly things that I want to do, need to do, have to do. And a lot of times, especially as a creative, I get inspired, and just like a true artist, you want to create in the moment, but sometimes it's not always practical or wise to do so, because creating is going to take time, and then I have deadlines, and I have to really coach myself and say, okay, Whitney, that's a later project, that's a later time. And sometimes in the rare occasions, I will just lean into the inspiration. Okay, you have to be discerning with your time, right? But more often than not, I have to tell myself, okay, that's for later. That's for later. Right now, we need to focus on getting these few tasks accomplished, and then we can worry about how X is going to get done when X is going to get done. Like right now, I'm just breaking it down practically for you guys. Like today is March 30th. So I know I have, how many other signs? I've got to get to Pisces. So we're on Libra right now. So I've got to get Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, Pisces. So I've got 5 more signs to record, right? Do I have that math right? Yes. Yes. So, but I also need to cut my hair. I need to grocery shop. I need to do some laundry. But I know, okay, I really want to be diligent about making sure that my content is up for my subscribers. I have some new ideas that I want to do for my social media, and that's exciting and, requires creative energy. But right now I can't do any of that until this content is recorded. I can focus on the laundry, the groceries, the whatever once. And also too, like I don't record these all in one day. It's just not energetically possible for me to record 12 signs in one day or 2 days. It's just a lot. It's considering how much energy I put into them. All of these readings are about 40 minutes to an hour. It's just energetically not realistic for me. Maybe for someone else it could be. I don't know. I've tried before. I think I've tried getting them all done in like 2 days before. Oh, it was exhausting. It was terrible. My point is, Libra, going back to the Ace of Swords, I compartmentalize. I guess I'm really just saying, just be better mentally compartmentalizing this month. I really could have just put that in a nutshell. So have your little notepads, have your little phone to-do list of things you want to get back to, but focus on the 1 or 2 things that need to get done today, right now, whatever. You can always handle the rest later. Okay? All right, let's get into your love life.